For me, my opportunity to redeem myself and make a comeback and I change who I was, which is the shell of where this new tree has had to start, was through boxing and continuing to make quality videos. For you, your therapeutic redemption was this documentary.
Absolutely.
So when I was asking you to make cuts, I knew how much that hurt you because this was you said this film saved your life. This is your child.
This was my baby.
This is your baby. And I'm here like, yo, unfortunately, like Chloe, she can't be in it. Like I said that so many times. Like she just can't, and it's too long. And to get to the climax of this story, Hayden and I had the most volatile, almost violent relationship we've ever had. Yep. We've gotten in tiffs before. This was insane. I
love the fact you called it a tiff.
It was so much more than that. I'll always remember the day.
Sorry for interrupting, but
where it had been boiling and boiling and boiling, and you guys had been going back and forth on phone calls, emails, and it had become a daily thing that Logan would come up to me and be like, "I'm at the end of my fucking rope here, dude. I'm at the end of it, dude."
Mike is the problem solver. So because I could not deal with Hayden anymore, so I'd send Mike. And
he goes, "It's over." He goes, "We have to fucking solve this, or we have to bring somebody else in." And every day I would say, I understand his pain. I get it. Let me talk to him. And I told Logan, every time I talked to him, I said, I'm at a 3 today with him. The next 2 days later, I said I went to a 5 today with him. And I always remember the day I went to a 9. I was walking around in the front of the house with you. I was on the phone with you. And I said, Hayden, we have reached a point where I'm going to give you a direct order now. You need to remove the footage, and I need V3 in our inbox in the next 3 hours. If you do not provide that footage, your relationship with Maverick will no longer exist.
Yep.
And the feeling of having to say that and hearing the pain in your voice when you responded to that statement, I'll always remember.
What did I say?
You said something along the lines of, you just don't understand what this means to me. And you start crying. And by the way, you don't know this, and no one in this room knows this, but I started crying like a little bit. I was able to contain it because I had to, but I'll always remember that day because I was walking out front and I said, yo, this fucking piece means everything to this kid. He has put his soul, his little soul into this piece. And here I am taking it down to a tactical, to a business level because we have to. We need to get this out. It was in a way, it was a marketing piece for the fight.
It was 1 week before the fight. That was the other thing. I'm in fight camp, bro. I am ready to kill people.
Your testosterone is on the fucking highs. You are a fucking nightmare to work with, and your testosterone is on
the worst.
Jesus
The worst.
Yeah, I had a call with you.
Yep, I remember that too.
I don't want to steal. It's you did this, but you and I worked on this from day one.
Also, let's not forget how big of a part you played.
This is your project as much as it is mine.
Well, and that's where I could relate to you, and I think that's where I could I helped you kind of walk off the cliff. I was like, wait, bro, let's not forget this is still an amazing piece. So what you sent to me. So and I was like, let's look at it. Let's at least give it a try. And you came out of the woods and you did it.
There was even a moment when we first drafted it. When I had
because I was with you. I was like, yo, I feel like this needs to be kept. I was on your side for the majority of it.
But it was like, I even remember when we first drafted it, like back in November of last year, you had to call me up because I was like having a vote of, I lost all my confidence, and you called me up and like, I'm fucking tired of your bullshit, Mo, bro. And it was like,
I talked to you in a nice way. I helped you because I think from the moment that you and I met, like you said, there was tension between us. But
I gave you undeserved resentment and whatnot because it was like,
I never took anything personal. I saw why it was there, and I think I always saw you. Anytime you kind of slipped into that negative, like self-deprecating talk, I would just help you understand your value and who you were,
which is what's
and I
so
think
important.
that always like turned you back on to realize, oh wait, no, I'm here for a reason. This is like I'm doing this for a reason. I think ultimately what you talk about when you say like, you know, when you were like right around the time when you decided that, yo, I don't want to be around anymore. Like, I think that's huge for friends to find people that are in that kind of struggle and do anything you can to remind them of why they're here, why they're talented, what about them is good. That's always going to help pull somebody out of those ruts.
What sucks, and it's really hard to say, is that what you had to do was tough love.
Yeah.
What you, Mike,
Mike
had to
did
do
too, yeah.
was tough love.
Bro, I remember I sent Mike a text once. I was like, hey, man, if I kill Hayden now, is that a crime of passion?
I have the
Probably
text.
like crime of passion. I think the max is like 2-3 years.
yeah,
I think you're all right.
But bro, I was so upset, and it took because
I was ready to fight you.
Well,
I was convinced I was going to beat your ass. I was that passionate.
well, you did
And
that
we've
one time.
seen the slap.
Yes.
We've
Yes.
seen him slap him, and that slap represented so many.
Let's pull
kill
this
your
up.
darling. So many fucking. I didn't want to cut
before this moment,
facts.
too.
Facts.
Let me
So-
contextualize this. I've had 2 years of therapy, incredible progress, incredible things, incredible self-discoveries. None of it is comparison to this fucking slap.
So this is for our slap documentary. I was gonna go to Russia to enter the World Championship slapping contest, and I figured I'd get the weakest person in the room
Oh my
to
god!
slap me in the
Fuck you.
face as
Fuck you.
practice.
Well, that was
That's what I said. I was like, I think for practice, I should get the weakest person in the room. Hayden, that's obviously you. Little did I know. Every note I've ever given him was boiled up into this hand.
Big mistake.
Alright, fuck me up. Okay, alright. So, okay, this right. You.
Look at Spencer and Mike.
Look at Spencer.
I was eating food. I'm like, this is not going to be like anything serious. I'm like, holy fuck.
Look at Logan's face right now.
He's gone, dude. He's not
Doesn't
there.
know what planet
He's
he's
not
on.
there.
That is the exact feeling I felt when I got hit with 10-ounce gloves in the fight.
Wait, really? Play a little bit. Play a little bit more. Just a little bit more.
You were gone.
Are you good?
That hurts so bad.
I couldn't believe it.
I have been waiting for that moment for 2.5 years.
Oh my god!
I think that saved years on your life
Yeah.
because I think that moment. Is it that moment that you really actually like questioned
It was that
going to Russia?
It was. I think it was that plus hitting the other guy. Like those two. He's like, I felt what it was like to
okay,
get hit,
that's
and
right.
I felt like what it was like to hit. And those two things combined, right? Like pushed you out of the fucking.
I'm sorry. I need to see this one more time,
oh my god!
bro.
The fact that I get just the biggest dopamine hit every time I see that just says a lot about our relationship. That makes me happier every time I see
So
that.
if you ever wonder what it's like here at Maverick Camp, we just love each other. So
I want to give a shout out to Mac too because Mac went behind you to catch you in case you got knocked
my
out.
God, I
just
didn't even
noticed
notice
it.
that.
oh, look at his hand.
Look at this. Yeah, he was ready.
Oh my
Like,
God,
and
that's
he
what he
wasn't
did?
going to at first. He's like, I'm gonna trust that Hayden could do this.
Oh my god.
Did you see his Max face?
Yeah, he's just like, I'm ready for you, bro.
Mac was the only one who knew what was about to happen.
Mac knew. Mac trusted me. He knew that I was gonna beat the fucking shit out of you. Oh.
I didn't know, bro.